Michael Finn, holistic exercise and lifestyle coach, and today we're going to talk about push-ups. Now, don't go away, because I know a lot of people are afraid of push-ups, or they're like, I can't do a push-up, or anything along those lines. I can teach you how. I have clients that when they first came to me, they couldn't do a push-up, especially like on the floor, or even on their knees on the floor, or anything like that. But now, they're doing push-ups on their toes, on the floor. It is possible, but you have to progress it correctly, and you have to practice technique and form. And I have this all the way up to, I've got people in their 70s that can do push-ups. I have ladies in their 70s that can do push-ups on their toes and on their hands on the floor. So it's a matter of progressing it properly and being diligent about practice. Okay? So here we go. So the first key is we need to make sure that we start where we can be successful. So one thing that I have most of my clients do is countertop push-ups. So in your kitchen or in your bathroom, you know, when there's a little break, you're waiting for something to finish cooking, you've just brushed your teeth, you can do some countertop push-ups. Now I've got my squat rack over here, and so in the gym and here in my studio where I work with my clients, I use the safety bar on the side of the squat rack as my push-up, changing height and making it more like a countertop. So like right now I have it kind of like a low countertop. I'm not going to put it up higher, but I could have it up higher. I can put it as high as I need it to be, or I can put it as low as I need it to be. And then I'll have people put their hands on that countertop and move their legs back so that their body's nice and straight. You don't want to have your butt all sticking out here. You want to be nice and straight, just like if you were in a plank position, and that your belly button's in, and then you want to take a nice big inhale and open that chest up and come all the way down to the countertop, touching the countertop, and then big exhale and push all the way out. So that it's nice and slow, it's not fast, so that you actually develop strength. And if there's hard parts in it, then you can actually go really slow through those hard parts and then push all the way back out. So that you develop the strength in your push-up in that position. Your elbows, for the easiest position, I'll turn around this way so it's easier to see, but your elbows should be away from your body a bit at about a 45-degree angle. If you pull them in really tight to your body, it's going to be a little bit harder because it's going to use smaller muscles in the anterior deltoid in the front of the shoulder. And if you pull it all the way out to where it's 90 degrees from the shoulder straight out to the side, same thing, you're going to use smaller muscles. If you go in that 45-degree angle out from the body, you get the big pec minor involved, the pec majors involved, and most of the anterior deltoid and lateral deltoid are involved too. So you get all the muscle groups going, and the tricep on the back of the arm and everything else. So that's a good place to start, and then we can play around with hand positions later. But then what I do with my clients is as they get stronger in that position, I can just simply lower that safety bar down a little bit, a couple of inches. So once they're able to do 15 at the higher level, I can lower that down a little bit, and I can go there. Then I can do it in that position and have them practice there and get really good. Even if you're only able to get like 2, 3, 4, 5, you will develop strength. You can do the same thing by taking an exercise bench and maybe putting it up on a step if you have that. Make sure it's nice and safe. And you can do the same thing. So I have my exercise bench up here on a step. I got my hands on the bench. Got my body nice and straight. My belly button's in, so my core is nice and tight. Nice big inhale as I lower down. I touch my chest to the bench, and I push all the way back out. Big inhale as I come all the way down. Big exhale as I come all the way back up. Okay? Simple little thing like that. Then if I want to make it a little harder, what do I need to do? I just take this bench, I take it off the step, and now I put it back down on the floor. Now I'm at a lower angle to where I have to lift more of my body weight. Big inhale coming down, big exhale going back up. Big inhale coming down, big exhale going back up. All right, so then once I get really good at that, then I can go with just my hands on the step itself so that I'm in through here. And big inhale all the way down, big exhale all the way up. There's lots of plyo boxes and things like that in the gym that you can put your hands on that way. And that way we can build up our push-up this way. Big inhale all the way down, big exhale all the way up. So then, now you've gotten down there, you've built up to where you can do 15 there on the step. Now you can even come down to the floor and go up on those toes and start with just 2 or 3. Big inhale all the way down, big exhale all the way up, big inhale all the way down, big exhale all the way up, until you can get to the point to where you have the strength to push all the way through down here on the floor, okay? Start up high, start with countertops. If you really gotta start up high, you can start with your hands up on a wall, straight out in front of you, and do push-ups that way a little bit. The key is start where you are successful. Build confidence, build strength where you're successful, and then just make it a little bit harder every 2, 3, or 4 weeks and challenge yourself. Even if you pick a low point and just do 2, and then go up to the high point where you're good and do another 10. Then go back and do 2 more at the low point where it's hard, and then back and do another 10 where it's easy. This is basically what I do as a coach, is I come up with these ideas to help progress people to where they need to be. So start where you're successful, and then stay focused. Be clear in your goals and your dreams. Remind yourself every day and work at it. Set a schedule. Don't skip. Stay on your schedule and keep on track with it. And track your progress so that you can look, write it down every day. Look, 3 months ago I was only doing 2 on the countertop. Now I can do 15 on the countertop, and I can do, 3 or 4 with my hands on the edge of the couch. So that's the key. So if you got questions, make sure to reach out to me or put something in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel and ring the little bell. It helps me help you, because it makes me more interested in trying to help all of you here on my YouTube channel. Okay? So really try to follow through with that. It helps me out a lot too, because I need the motivation to see everybody else. So let me know how you're doing. I love to see how everybody's doing. That's what gives me motivation to keep doing what I'm doing. So hope you enjoy it. Enjoy your push-ups. They aren't something that you're going to dread for the rest of your life, I promise. And I will see you all in the next video. Have a happy and healthy day doing your push-ups. Ta-da!